Hello everyone, welcome to Certified Business Solutions, where we talk about business-related matters. My name is Lucy Maina, and with me is Dr. Kamau. How are you, Dr. Kamau?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very fine. So today we are going to talk about how to build a successful business. We have seen in the current times that employment opportunities has continued to decrease. People are being encouraged to start their own businesses. But unfortunately, those businesses collapse between 1 to 2 years. Please tell us how to build a successful business.
Okay. Let me start by explaining what is a successful business or what a good business is.
Yeah.
A good business is the one that is started for the right purpose. As you have said, many people who are in employment, some decide to get out of employment and start a business. Or some people struggle getting employment and they think that the solution to unemployment is them starting a business to employ themselves. Mm-hmm. So when the reason for that business being started is not right, then even that business is not likely to succeed.
Okay.
Because the right reason to start a business is to first of all do a market survey.
Yes.
When you do the market survey and you realize that there's a gap, there's a need that is unmet, and there's a problem that people have, and they're asking for solutions to that problem.
Yes.
So once you identify a gap and you find out that there's a customer who is willing to buy the product that you are selling, so that you can provide a solution to that gap, then you are good to go.
Okay.
And usually a good business, once you identify there's a gap, you don't want to go and start full scale.
Yes.
You start small, then you continue testing the market.
Yeah.
If it's something that you are buying, you buy a few units, then you try to sell them out. If they go, then now you are very sure that there's a market. Now you can scale. Okay. You can scale.
Okay.
So a good business is the one that is formed for the right reason, not because you are running away from something.
Okay. How can one build such a business?
Thank you very much for asking that question. How someone can build a successful business is by getting it right from the word go.
Okay.
And such a person needs to be 3 people in one.
Okay.
Any business person, and successful one for that matter, has got 3 personalities.
Yes.
Personality number 1 is the personality of a technician.
Okay.
Number 2, personality of a manager.
Okay.
And number 3, personality of an entrepreneur.
Okay.
The personality of a technician is usually the technician is the doer.
The doer of the business or the doer of the action?
The doer of the action.
Yes.
For instance, if it is an accounting firm that you want to start, then it's good that you understand the technical bit of that business.
Yeah.
You need to be a qualified accountant, someone who is able to interact with financial statements and be able to understand them. Someone who is able to know what is an invoice, what is a receipt, what is a quotation. Someone who is able to do bank reconciliation. Someone who is able to understand the profit and loss account, balance sheet. So a technician.
A technician.
But now the problem is many professionals, since they understand the craft of doing that business and they are a good technician, maybe in their previous employment, they were being given trophies for being the best technicians. They think that since they have that skill, that they are not good enough to go and start a business that offers such services.
Okay.
The downside of that thinking is that that person may have the operational skills, but does not have the managerial skills.
And the entrepreneurial skills.
And entrepreneurial skills. The managerial skills, this person needs to be a good planner, to be a good organizer, to be a good facilitator, to be a good coordinator, and to be good in controlling.
Okay.
first to plan the kind of work that needs to be done.
Yes.
Organizing is understanding what resources do we need to add
Yes.
or to place where.
Okay.
And directing,
Yes.
he needs to have that understanding of the
who
entire
to do.
process.
Yes.
Yes, and who to allocate a particular task
Okay.
and who not to.
Yes.
Then coordination,
Yeah.
he needs to understand what is expected, what procedures are to be used, what
Yes.
policies, what programs,
Yes.
a good understanding.
Yes.
And then now the controlling part of it, he needs to now review and
Yes.
evaluate
Yeah.
the output that have been received.
Yes.
And to find out whether did the output that we have,
Yeah.
now the actual performance,
Yes.
does it meet
Yes.
and does it match
Yeah.
our expectations?
Okay. Now that's the managerial stage.
Managerial stage
Yeah.
and the personality of a manager.
Okay.
Now we go to the personality
Yes.
of an entrepreneur.
Yes. Yes.
And for that matter,
Yeah.
managerial stage, if you don't have good managerial stage,
Yes.
it would be very hard for you to have entrepreneurial stage. Entrepreneurial stage, or an entrepreneur and an entrepreneur now,
Yes.
is a strategic thinker.
Yes.
He's a strategic planner. He's a person now who wants to think in terms of expansion.
Okay.
Now, at least at the growth stage,
Yes.
you have realized that the company is good to go.
Yes.
It is offering some solutions to the market.
Yes.
And you have tested in a certain area.
Yeah.
Now you might want to go to another region.
Okay.
Now that's what is called strategic thinking.
Okay.
So there are 4 methods
Yes.
that an entrepreneur can use
Yes.
to scale the business to another level.
Okay.
He can do something called market penetration.
Yes.
He might want to say, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I will do business here in Kenya.
Yes.
But the market share that our company has in this industry is about 20%. Now I want to increase the market share to about 30%, to about 40%.
Yes.
So how will I do that? I will do aggressive marketing.
Yeah.
I will continue doing more research and development
Yes.
so that I can find out more innovative ways
Yeah.
of improving customer experience,
Okay.
or even offering a better quality products and services,
Yeah.
maybe at an affordable rate.
Okay.
The other one is product development.
Yes.
The entrepreneur might think
Yeah.
that we have been offering accounting services.
Yeah.
Why not try something like open a school
Yes.
that teaches
Accounts.
accounting courses?
Yeah, okay.
So that one is now product development.
Yes.
You want to increase the number of products that
Yeah.
the company is offering.
Okay. Okay.
The entrepreneur might think
Yes.
about market development.
Yes.
Now, market development is now when you say, I've been in Kenya,
Yes.
let us now expand to Uganda,
Okay.
to
Tanzania.
Tanzania.
Yes.
And we have seen local companies doing that.
Yeah.
We have seen Equity opening branches
in
outside Kenya,
Yeah.
in Uganda, in
Yeah.
Tanzania, in Rwanda. The same thing, Safaricom,
Yes.
and many other brands are following suit.
Okay.
So for a company to be able to do that,
Yeah.
then it has an entrepreneur
Yeah.
who is seated at the driving seat.
Okay.
And a company, the fourth one,
Yes.
a company might decide to diversify its products.
Okay.
And diversification now,
Yes.
it can decide to do related diversification or
Yes.
unrelated diversification.
Okay.
For unrelated diversification,
Yes.
it's when like an accounting firm
Yeah.
decides now to go into farming.
Okay.
They identify a gap somewhere else,
Yes.
and now they say there's a food shortage in Kenya.
Yes.
Why not do farming?
Okay. Okay.
Or you find an accounting firm,
Yes.
it has decided to acquire
Yeah.
another firm that has nothing to do with
With accounting.
accounting.
Okay.
So the 3 personalities that someone needs
Yes.
in order to have a successful business
Yes.
are the personality of a technician,
Yes.
personality of a manager,
Yes.
and personality of
An entrepreneur.
an entrepreneur.
I think there's somewhere you have missed a little bit
Yes,
on the diversification.
yes.
You have talked about
Unrelated diversification.
what about related?
Yes, related diversification is the way we said, if someone is offering accounting services,
Yes.
and this company does audit, does bookkeeping,
Yes.
now it might now think to it might now want
Yes.
to do to start a college that
Okay.
offers accounting
Related services.
accounting classes.
Classes, yeah.
Accounting classes.
Okay.
So this accounting service it's offering is
Yes.
somehow related
To what they are doing.
to what they are doing.
Ah.
So that's what we refer to as a related diversification.
Okay. I get it now. So do you want to mean that if someone does not have the 3 skills, you don't have a chance to start a business, or what can you say about that?
Yes. Not really.
Yeah.
Because there are 2 ways you can come up with a successful business.
Yes.
One is the one that you create it from the word go.
Yeah.
It's like now you, as a lady,
Yes.
you might decide either to cook food yourself.
Yes.
You go to the market, you buy
All the ingredients.
all the ingredients.
Yes.
Maybe you want to cook meat and ugali. So you go to the butchery, you buy some meat,
yeah.
then some flour from the supermarket, and
Yes.
you go do it yourself.
Okay.
Alternatively,
Yes.
if you don't have time to do all that,
Yes.
you might decide to go to KFC
Yes.
or any other establishment that they offer takeaways.
Yes.
You go and order for a takeaway. And actually, it can even be delivered to your home.
That is true.
Either ways,
Yeah.
you will be able to eat.
Yes.
So in terms of business,
Yeah.
you can start a business from scratch, from square one,
Okay.
by start being the only employee
Employee, yeah.
of your business.
Yes.
You are the one who is doing the accounting, you are the messenger, you are the cleaner, you are everything.
Okay.
Then with time you scale it up.
Yeah.
You employ a few people.
Yes.
Now you occupy a position of a manager.
Yes.
Now once you employ many people and more managers,
Yes.
now you become like a strategic planner.
Okay.
Now alternative to that
Yes.
is when you decide to get ownership
Yes.
of an already existing business through something called franchise.
Okay.
Franchise, like now the way I've mentioned KFC.
Yes.
KFC is not a local company. It is a multinational.
Yes.
And actually it is domiciled in USA. Mm-hmm. But we see KFC establishments all over Kenya.
Yes.
So what happens is someone who has identified and seen that KFC is a good company,
Yes.
and whatever KFC offers,
Yes.
the services and products to solve those problems.
Yes.
Here in Kenya, we have those problems, and now this person has realized now KFC can be able to provide solutions
Yes.
to these problems.
Okay.
Now he goes to KFC.
Yes.
They have a contract.
Yes.
KFC allows this person to start a branch of KFC here in Kenya.
Yes.
This person, now from there,
Yeah.
you will be doing everything here in Kenya that KFC in USA does.
Okay.
You have no leeway for creativity. You have no leeway for innovation. It's like copycat.
Okay.
And you have no problem with that.
Yes.
Because whatever the ideas they are giving you,
Yes.
they are ideas that have been tested and they are ideas that have been proven to work.
Yeah, okay.
And it is the same reason why a few months ago, there was noise in the social media.
Yes.
Because there was shortage of chips, potatoes.
Yes.
Actually, it is shortage of chips
Okay.
in KFC, at
Yeah.
KFC.
Yes.
And KFC were asked, why
Yes.
why are you experiencing this shortage of chips?
Yes.
And they said, because there's a shortage of potatoes.
Yes.
And now people wondered, we have a lot of potatoes
Here in
here in Kenya, in
Yeah.
Kinangop.
Yes, yes.
Why can't you ask us to deliver and supply you with a lot of potatoes?
Yes,
And
yes.
they said, no, we just don't buy potatoes from anywhere.
Yes.
Our potatoes we import.
Yes.
Because these potatoes must be of a certain size.
Yeah.
They must have a certain degree of water content.
Yes.
They must be of a certain texture.
Yes.
We just don't buy from anywhere.
Yes.
And the reason KFC argued like that
Yeah.
is because when you eat chips or French fries
Yes.
here in Kenya,
Yeah.
and you eat in USA,
Yes.
you eat in Brazil,
Yes.
you eat in China,
Yes.
you should have the same experience.
Okay.
Consistency.
Yes.
So when you open a franchise,
Yeah.
it is a good strategy,
Yes.
because you will adopt already an existing business
Yes.
with the policies and strategies that have already been tested.
Okay.
And you are likely to succeed, because you just invest. And like now that other one, if you don't have a technician skill,
Yeah.
if you don't have the managerial skill,
Yes.
if you don't have the entrepreneurial skill, then you may not be able to build a successful business.
Okay, okay. So would you advise people to start businesses from scratch or to go for the franchise?
Good question. It depends
Yeah.
whether you have the technical expertise,
Yes.
the managerial expertise, or the entrepreneurial expertise.
Yes.
And still, whether you have time to build that business,
yes.
and wait for it to grow organically.
Okay.
If you have another factor to consider,
Yes.
is if you have enough capital, because for you to undertake a franchise,
Yes.
it is a heavy investment.
Okay.
It is a heavy investment. So if you don't have enough capital, you might want to start small,
Yes.
then grow, and all is not closed.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day,
Yes.
even those companies that offer franchising opportunities,
Yes.
they also started small.
Yes, 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 yes.
So you can also start your company as a technician. You go to that, when you start as a technician, it is called the infancy stage.
Yes.
Then it goes to adolescent stage. By the time your company is going to the maturity stage,
Yes.
and it is a strong, robust company with proper foundation,
Yes.
you can make it a franchise.
A franchise.
You start selling rights for
Yes.
people to operate it everywhere.
Okay. Okay. So in short, for people who want to start their own business, they should consider having the 3 skills. Okay, okay. Thank you, Dr. Kamau.
You're welcome.
Yes, I hope you have learned something. And here in CBS, in Certified Business Solutions, we normally say, when you know better, you do better. So I hope you are going to do better as you start your own business. Goodbye.